Hey, Raider Nation. What's good, fam? It's your boy, hyped as ever, bringing you the hottest Las Vegas Raiders news straight from the desert. Today, we're diving into something massive. The 2025 NFL Draft is creeping closer, and our silver and black are about to make waves. Picture this. The clock's ticking, the war room's buzzing, and the Raiders are hosting a game changer this week that's got us all losing our minds. Here's the teaser that'll hit you like a Max Crosby sack. The Las Vegas Raiders are rolling out the red carpet for none other than Ashton Jeanty, the Boise State running back who's got the NFL world drooling. This ain't just any visit. This could be the moment that locks in our future. So, grab your black and silver gear, and let's break this down like a fourth quarter comeback. Because Raider Nation, this one's for us. Why does this matter? Well, with the 6th overall pick in our pocket, our new regime, shout out to Pete Carroll and John Spytek, is ready to turn this franchise around. We've been starving for a spark, and Janney might just be the lightning bolt we need. Stick with me as we unpack this visit to stats and why this could be the draft move that gets us back to glory. Raider Nation, let's set the stage. Our Las Vegas Raiders are in full draft prep mode, and it's electric. The 2025 NFL Draft is right around the corner, and our boys are locked in, finalizing plans that could shape the next decade. With Pete Carroll's veteran swagger and John Spytek's fresh eyes, this isn't just another draft, it's a statement. We're sitting pretty with the 6th overall pick, and most of our selections are near the top of each round. Talk about prime real estate. Last year's draft class gave us some hope, but if we nail this one, we're talking back-to-back bangers. That's the kind of consistency we've been dreaming of since the Al Davis days, right? So what's the vibe? Imagine the Allegiant Stadium war room. Playbook scattered, coffee flowing, and the buzz about one name dominating the convo. The Raiders aren't just scouting, they're hosting a VIP, and it's got us fans on the edge of our seats. Who's the mystery man? Oh, you already know, but let's build that suspense a little more. All right, fam, here's where it gets juicy. Meet Ashton Jeanty, the running back beast from Boise State. This dude's not just a prospect. He's a Heisman finalist who ran wild in 2024, racking up 2,601 yards and 29 touchdowns, second most in FBS history. That's the kind of firepower that makes defenses tremble. The Raiders are bringing Janney to Vegas this week, and I'm losing it. Picture him strolling into facility, shaking hands with Carroll and Spytek, maybe even tossing a ball around. This isn't just a courtesy call. It's a deep dive to see if he's the missing piece for our silver and black puzzle. Can you feel the hype yet? Why him? Simple. Our running game's been crying for help. Last season, we averaged a measly 79.8 yards per game, dead last in the NFL. Janney's explosive, elusive, and built to carry the load. Raider Nation, are we about to land the next big thing? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I need to hear from you. Let's talk legacy for a sec. Pete Carroll's fingerprints are all over this move. This man's a run game guru. Remember beast mode tearing up in Seattle? Carroll's got that same hunger now with the Raiders. And Jeanty's his golden ticket. At 5 feet 8 inches, 211 pounds, this kid's a compact cannon, ready to blast through the AFC West. Word from the insiders, like Ian Rappaport on NFL Network, says Janney's visit is a fan favorite already. Hey, pick their fans would enjoy, he tweeted, and he's damn right. We've been begging for a playmaker since Josh Jacobs left, and Janney's got that rare mix of speed, power, and vision that screams superstar. Picture this. Geno Smith, our new QB, slinging it while Janney bulldozes defenses. Balance at last. Carroll's not here to mess around. He's building an old-school, smash-mouth Raiders squad with a modern twist. Does that get your blood pumping, Raider Nation? Tell me, would you take Janney at 6? Now, let's get real. Why is this visit such a big deal? The Raiders don't just invite anyone to Vegas. This is about fit, chemistry, and vision. Janney's stepping into a room with a coach who's won Super Bowls and a GM who's itching to make his mark. They're sizing him up. Can he handle the spotlight of Sin City? Janney's no stranger to pressure. He carried Boise State on his back with 374 carries last year alone. That's durability we can bank on. The Raiders need a workhorse, and this week's meet and greet is their chance to see if he's got that Raider grit. What do you think? Does he bleed silver and black already? Here's the kicker. He's not just a runner. Janney's caught passes out of the backfield too. Think versatility that'll keep defenses guessing. If he vibes with our coaching staff, this will be the start of something epic. Stay tuned. Fam, this story is just heating up. Raider Nation, let's rewind to Janney's own words. He's dropping hints. In an interview with KTVB's Jay Trust, he called the Raiders a great organization and noted they got some pieces. He knows we're hunting for a running back, and that 6 picks got his name written all over it, at least in my dreams. He also said it's about finding the right fit. Smart kid. He's not just chasing a paycheck. He wants a home. Meeting our running backs coach this week? That's a power move. It shows the Raiders are serious, and Janney's soaking it all in. What's your gut saying? Does he want to be here? The vibes are strong, fam. He even shouted out Pete Carroll's staff for making the trip to Boise earlier this year. That's mutual respect right there. Could this be the love story Raider Nation's been waiting for? Hit me with your predictions below. All right, let's zoom out. Where does Janney stack up in this draft? Analysts are buzzing. He's a consensus top running back. No question. ESPN's Matt Bowen gave him the best rushing vision superlative, saying he presses the edges and balances the perimeter like a magician. That's poetry to my ears. Mock drafts? They're all over it. Pro Football Network, The Athletic, you name it. Most have the Raiders snagging Janney at 6. Some say he won't slip past 10, tops. With 325 tackles broken in college, this dude's a human highlight reel. Exactly what our offense needs. But here's the twist. A few mocks, like CBS, think we might pivot to a QB like Shadur Sanders. Nah, fam, we got Geno locked in. Janney's the play. Aggressive, bold, and pure Raiders. What's your call, RB or bust at 6? Let's debate it. Raider Nation, let's dream big. What if we land him? Imagine Allegiant Stadium rocking as Janney busts a 60-yard TD run, silver and black flags waving like crazy. Our run game goes from league worst to feared overnight. That's the kind of turnaround that gets us back in the playoff hunt. Geno Smith's grinning too. He's not carrying the load solo anymore. With Janney in the backfield, play action opens up, defenses panic, and our passing game gets breathing room. It's a domino effect, fam. Carroll's playbook comes alive with a stud like this. And the fans? We'd lose our minds. Chanting Jeanty. Jeanty! Every Sunday is the spark we've been craving. Tell me, Raider Nation, what's your dream play from in black and silver? Paint that picture in the comments. Now, let's flip it. What's the risk? Some scouts whisper about Janney's size. 5 feet 8 inches ain't huge for an NFL back. But hold up, guys like Barry Sanders and Maurice Jones-Drew thrive at that height. It's about heart, and Jeanty's got a lion's share of it. Another worry? That massive college workload. 750 carries over 3 years. Could he burn out early? Maybe, but his durability's off the charts. He didn't miss a beat at Boise. The Raiders need to weigh this. But I say he's built for the grind. What's your take? Too much mileage or just seasoned? The visit this week is clutch. They'll poke, prod, and test him. If Carroll and Spytek greenlight it, I'm all in. Raider Nation, are we overthinking this? Or is he a slam dunk? Let's hash it out. Raider Nation, let's talk fit. How does Janney mesh with our squad? Our O-line's not elite, but it's scrappy. Think Colton Miller holding it down. Janney's vision and quick cuts could turn decent blocking into massive gains. He's not waiting for perfect holes. He makes them. Then there's Chip Kelly, our new offensive coordinator. He's a run game wizard too. Pair him with Carroll, and it's like peanut butter and jelly. Janney could be the jelly, smooth, explosive, and unstoppable. Does that duo excite you as much as it does me? And don't sleep on our defense. Christian Wilkins and Max Crosby are already beasts. Add a legit run game, and we're controlling the clock, wearing teams out. That's Raiders football, baby. Tell me, how do you see Janney fitting in? All right, fam, let's get historical. Raiders running backs have a legacy. From Marcus Allen's MVP days to Bo Jackson's electric runs, we had legends. Janney's got that same vibe, dynamic, tough, and ready to etch his name in the silver and black lore. He's even got a Marshawn Lynch connection. Janney said he grew up idolizing beast mode. Carroll coached Lynch to a Super Bowl, and now he's eyeing Janney to carry that torch. That's Chill's Raider Nation full circle vibes. Does that legacy hype you up? If he lands here, he's not just a pick. He's a symbol. A new era where the Raiders run the West again. What's your favorite Raiders RB memory? And how would Janney stack up? Drop it below. Raider Nation, let's peek behind the curtain. This visit's a chess move. Spytek's been scouting Janney since Boise's Pro Day in March, and now they're sealing the deal. The Raiders are hosting multiple prospects this week. Texas QB Quinn Ewers too, but Janney's a headliner. Insider buzz says they're flying in Tuesday, April 8th. Yep, today. Picture the scene. Janney touring Allegiant, chatting with coaches. Maybe even grabbing a burger at Gordon Ramsay's spot nearby. It's a full court press to win him over. What would you ask him if you were there? The clock's ticking. Draft night's April 24th in Green Bay. This week could lock in our pick. Raider Nation, are we overhyping this visit, or is it destiny? Give me your gut check. Now, let's stir the pot. What if we don't take him? Say the Raiders shock us and go defense, like Michigan's Mason Graham, or trade down. Janney could slip to the Bears at 10, or worse, a rival snags him. AFC West nightmares. Anyone? The fan base would riot. I'd be right there with you. We've been linked to Janney for months. Mocks, insiders. Even Spytek's kid is begging for him. Passing on him feels like punting on 4th and goal. Do you trust Carroll and Spytek to get this right? Here's my plea. Don't overthink it, Raiders. Janney's there at 6. Take him. Raider Nation, what's your backup plan if we miss out? Let's strategize in the comments. Raider Nation, let's wrap this with some fire. What's at stake? This draft's our shot to flip the script. After a brutal 4-13 season, we're not just rebuilding, we're reloading. Janney could be the cornerstone, the guy who brings swagger back to Vegas. Think about it. 2,601 college yards, 29 TDs, and a Heisman runner-up trophy. That's not a gamble. It's a sure thing. Pair that with Geno, Bowers, and our D-line, and we're cooking. This visit's the spark. Now we need the flame. Are you feeling that playoff vibe yet? If we nail this, 2025's our year. Mark my words. Raider Nation, are you ready to see Janney in silver and black? Scream it in the comments. Let's make some noise. All right, fam, we've dissected this thing from every angle. Janney's visit, the fit, the stakes, it's all on the table. The Las Vegas Raiders are at a crossroads, and this week could define us. Stay locked on Raiders New for updates. Things are moving fast. I'm fired up. Raider Nation, this is our time. Hit that like button if you're all in for Janney. Drop your hottest takes in the comments. And subscribe so you don't miss a beat. Share this with your crew. Let's get the whole nation buzzing. Until next time, keep that silver and black pride alive. Just win, baby. What's your final call? Jeanty or bust? Let's ride this wave together, Raiders for life.